It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs.
Washington.
This catches a ton of the plate. He turns it around for a solid single.
Into the box now, Claude Washington, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Don't give up the run, man.
In now, Sal Vaco. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Ray Fossum will stand in. Struck out trying to bunt his first time. Now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And now third base coach Mike Gallego's going to windmill him on home and tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
First pitch to him. Ted Martinez is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. First pitch coming. Doug Rader is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Willie Howard is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now batting.
Ken Boswell is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. A payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Bill North will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
North.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Come on, boys. Don't give up now.
Yeah, this was going to be a tough play regardless. Once he has a little bit of trouble with it, forget it. This should be an infield single all the way.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The next pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
That's ball. Rein him in now.
The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And here's the first pitch. Joe Rudy is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jim York is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Claude Washington will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. Sal Vaco will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bob Watson will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
94 on the outer edge. Can't help but take that.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Cesar Cedeno will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Again, a 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
2-2.
Back up the middle and right over the bag into center field for a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Jerry Murray will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Hit hard on the ground to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They're down 7-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's another 1-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ted Martinez will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Athletics are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe. Okay, pitch.
Stepping in now, Bill North, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Second baseman.
Phil Garner will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over.